Welcome to the wacky, zany, and crazy world of Matt Taylor TV. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Some people call me a menace to society. I just like to think I've got big boobs.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV, the best YouTuber in the whole wide world.
You know me? Of course you do. That's because I'm famous.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. It's fucking loony.
Well, I might as well level with you. The game is rough, and the stake is your life.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. He's wacky, zany, and crazy.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I subscribe to Matt Taylor TV because he's got super boobs like me.
Oh, you should never doubt what nobody is sure about.
Take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika.
I was born a poor black child.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. He walks the walk and talks the talk.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
Are you looking for action? Watch Matt Taylor TV for all the action you can handle.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I love to get naked while I watch Matt Taylor TV.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV, and all your dreams will come true.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Somewhere out there is a YouTube channel called Matt Taylor TV.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. You'll never know what you'll get.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Don't just lurk. Join the army. Matt Taylor TV needs you.
I'm just a sweet transvestite of transsexual Transylvania.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV, and you will enter heaven. Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV, and you will be saved. Watching Matt Taylor TV always makes me feel holy. Watching Matt Taylor TV is my naughty secret. Just don't tell my daddy.
Good call, baby doll.
I'm not a sinner. I'm a winner. Hope everyone's well. I don't want to, go on too much bashing Tommy Robinson. And I'm not bashing him. I'm just commenting on his latest I'm terrible. I haven't got much dictionary. I haven't got much vocabulary. Is that a fourth white? I was going to, fourth grade. But, I'm a bit of a simpleton. I am. I don't really know much. But I was interested to see the emotions that ignited in me watching Tommy Robinson take on the mantle of a religious leader. I mean, maybe it was something to do with growing up Roman Catholic. You know, I was an altar boy. My childhood was spent in the church every Sunday. You know, and perhaps that triggered something in me. I've heard it so often, as you know, so long. This, you know, Jesus Christ died to wash away our sins. And it's something I've never really understood, to be fair, and it's never adequately been explained to me. Yes, Katie, I'm back. Well, I saw that, and I saw, you know, crikey, I had you in the chat. I had Irish Flame, may not have been Irish Flame, but it was somebody. I had Justin and Jake, you know, some of the nicest people around on YouTube. And then I go and say something stupid like, I love you. No, then I went done something stupid and ended the stream. I thought, that's not good. So I thought I'll just come back, see if I could recapture. You know, it's like a dream, isn't it? You're having a really good dream, and then you wake up. You think, oh, that's such a good dream. You try and go back to sleep to try and recapture the dream, and that's what I'm doing here. I logged off. I ended the stream just as I was getting so excited to have you, Justin, a fake Irish Flame, and Jake in the chat. No Irish Flame. I see her in Jupiter's. Yes. That Irish Flame account in your chat is not the real Irish account. The one in your chat is at Irish Flame 33. Right, okay. The real one is Irish Flame 32. But that's, oh, hello, yes. Welcome back, you lovely peeps. Is HJ still in hospital? Yeah. Not sure why someone has cloned her account to get you to mention her name. And this is what I like to dig into. Obviously, they value this Irish Flame as someone who is worthy enough, isn't it? So I often am kept wondering what's the motivation behind it all. So what's the motivation of having a fake Irish Flame come in? Yes, and poor old HJ, I hope everything is well with HJ. And that's something I'd like to, I've got something to say on the subject. I expect we're all familiar with what Kaylee has to say about HJ and HJ's recent admission into hospital. And it's worthy of mention because I feel like what Kaylee said. That's how my feelings are at the moment. But I've been so traumatized by my YouTube experience that I actually put out blessings for HJ. When really I feel like what Kaylee had to say. I hope the nurses are okay. I mean, I want to say this. I want to say what Kaylee said. And that's how I felt about it and continue to feel. But for me, HJ is such a dangerous individual. I just can't bring myself to say anything negative against her in case, you know, she has a right body drop and the police arrest me. Oh, yeah, excuse me, I'm arresting you for being horrible to HJ. HJ is an extremely fragile individual who deserves the top protection that any government can provide to its citizens. Karma is a real thing. HJ called an ambulance on Kaylee, right? But the ambulance ended up taking HJ to hospital. Just saying. You know, and they've still got a case of it was either HJ or Shelley Moat who rung up Sussex police to report me for watching child torture videos while I was reviewing the Alan Tate Ammanford tunnel videos. You know, that's still under my skin, that is. That's still under my skin. I've asked Shelly Moat whether it was her. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. Or so she claims. So she claims, I know. Tell me about it. We all make such claims, don't we? We all make such claims. Oh, Mandy. Mandy's in the house. Good to see you, Mandy. Hi, everyone. Oh, we're getting ready for Christmas. Hello, Tube. Great to see you, mate. Great to see you. Great. Well, I hope we're all getting ready for Christmas. It's going to be a lot like Christmas. So I've pretty much done my Christmas shopping. I'm going out Thursday just to do the last of it all. You know, I've only got about 1 or 2 to go. You know, get the extras. You know what I mean? Get a few extras and see stuff that jump out. So I'm seeing my daughter's back in Brighton. I think she may be back today. I'm seeing her tomorrow. I think I'll take Emma out with me. Hello, Tube. Matt, I can't believe you went to the trouble of reporting that video. It's ludicrous. I know it is. I know it is. I mean, it's actually out of order, isn't it? It's out of order, actually, to have police wasting their time knocking on my house. Oh, we've heard that you've been watching child torture videos, Mr. Taylor. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, these Alan Tamanford. These Alan Tate Ammanford videos. I mean, fucking hell. That ain't funny. It ain't funny, mate. I heard screams of Most Haunted. Yeah, perhaps they'd like to report that as well. Yeah, that's what it was like. That's exactly what it was like. Tubes, did you know Fanny Pest has returned? Oh, really? Allegedly. Using the John Williams account in Kaylee's chat. Oh. Fascinating. They all come back. Well, it's not so much a case of they all come back. It's more a case of they never go. They never go. I noticed it was back under the WH, the John H, John W even. Blocked it. Katie's not having any of it. Good work, Katie. Thought it were grieving. Right, didn't take long. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people have got a lot to like justify themselves for, and of course they don't justify themselves. They shy away. You know, when they get proved to be wrong, you don't hear from them. You know, I haven't heard back from Den Tarragon after proving everything he said about John Wanoa was wrong. Every of his pseudo evidence he put up was debunked. I haven't heard him come back and kind of like apologize for any of that. YouTube, Hotel California, so true. Same for the countless videos of Brighton Beach, yeah, showing lots of young people jumping off the pier. I didn't see them reporting those videos. I know it. Well, we all know it's selective, isn't it? And look, for the record, okay, I'm not a sinner. I don't identify as a sinner, and I don't sin on a daily basis. I don't know what this bullshit is all about, mate. You know, I'm certainly not a sinner. I believe in Judgment Day. I believe in leading a righteous life, being good, doing on what you want done unto you, unto others. I certainly don't identify as a sinner, as some people out there do, i.e. Tommy Robinson. Crazy. It's a crazy life we do live. Tubes, they're such a pathetic bunch, aren't they? Oh, no, tell me about it. Fucking hell. Man. Man. I'm talking about man. Paula Man. No, I'm not talking about Paula Man. But yeah, there's some right individuals out there, man. Some right individuals who cause a lot of pain and suffering to other people. Yes, are you going to go there? Are you going to go? Then I'm in two minds about whether to take the kids. I doubt if I will. But for me, the next movie event, God willing I make it, will be June the 26th for Supergirl. But yeah, Avatar 3's out on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. Is it any good? I'm sure it will be. Bringing another planet to life. Amazing. Not sure when, just be watching it. Yes, Katie will be watching it. I love this great. I've got Netflix for the holiday season, right? And I watched Troll 2. And there's a really good bit in Troll 2 right at the end where this guy, he realizes that he has to sacrifice himself for the greater good. So they had a whole barrel, a 5-litre, 10-litre barrel of holy water, and they needed to explode it inside the troll's belly. And the only way they could do it was if someone fell in the belly of the troll with the barrel and ignited it manually from inside. And so, of course, this bloke says, I'll do it. Well, sadly, this bloke had a baby on the way. And so just before he sacrificed himself, he phoned up his missus and said something like, you know, for the many, a few must die, or something like that. And of course, the girlfriend knew what he was saying. And then it was a great shot. What I found funny was that there's such good acting around such a ridiculous premise, and they really pulled it off. And the end shot of him falling into the open mouth of the troll was brilliant. Anyway, I suppose you have to watch it. Troll 2 on Netflix. Katie, how about the Palestine movie with Jeremy Irons, says Justin. Like 1 and 2, number 2 took ages to come out. We're talking about Avatar. Supergirl from the 80s. Now, of course, this is the new reboot of Superman, isn't it? And when I took Lewis to Superman, that was his first Superman he's seen. So, yeah, it's nice. I'm hanging out a lot more with Lewis, actually. Voice of Hind Rajab. That was heartbreaking, right? Interesting, they released Palestine movie last month. Creating a narrative, perhaps, asks Justin. A child, over 300 bullets into one car. I mean, it's dreadful, isn't it? And that was the birthplace of Christ. Look, that's going well, isn't it? Yeah, man. I mean, there's a part of me that's just giving a man, yeah, whatever, let them do it. And of course, that's the defeatist opinion. Let them do it. I won't be around much longer. The date of the recognition, 22nd, came after the 7th moon. Very interesting. And of course, we all got to resist the onslaught of evil. Of course we do. And it isn't particularly hard work fighting the forces of evil, to be fair. I mean, it comes naturally, doesn't it? For me, all you got to do to fight the forces of evil is to be good. Yes, I'm with you on that. We still await the new King Arthur flick, Matt. Any updates? Well, I'm quarter of a way through doing the screenplay. I'm on the quarter of a way through, but yeah, that's going to be a few years, isn't it? But I tell you, the new King Arthur flick will make cinematic history. I just can't begin to express how brilliant the new King Arthur movie is going to be. The true story. For the first time in 150 years, 1,500 years, I'll rephrase that. For the first time in 1,500 years, the real story of King Arthur will be told. And then after that, we can tell the real story of Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ did not die and come back from the dead. Come on. Anyone who believes that must be a Tommy Robinson supporter. And he thinks fucking Santa Claus gives them their Christmas present every year. And I am intentionally winding Catholics up who generally believe that a man rose from the dead 2,000 years ago. Because it doesn't happen. It's impossible. I mean, yeah, we can talk about like resurrection on the operating theatre and corpses coming back to life in the morgue. But the thing is with that is they were never dead in the first place. And that's what happened with Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ survived the crucifixion. He never died. Oh, talking about a good... I am, yes. And talking about a good Jesus Christ movie, I watched it again recently. So I've got the DVD. Jerome Bixley's Man from Earth. From an acclaimed writer of the original Star Trek and The Twilight Zone comes a story that transcends both time and space. So if you ever get a chance to watch Jerome Bixley's Man from Earth, do so. Brilliant. Starring Jesus Christ, by the way. Starting to think this is a prison planet. Yes, Mandy. Yeah, absolutely. Damn right. Yes. I'm with you on that. And that's really good, actually, because, you know, no offense against Mandy. I like to think Mandy and myself, but I'm putting myself in with the same category as Mandy. We're just your normal citizens. You know, we're just your normal average citizens, and we've come to this conclusion. Juice it, I am. Right. Okay. Apparently, in this Man from Earth, Jesus' real name was John. It was John. And I always thought that would be the case, you know. Hell on earth. Hell on earth. Good. Laugh out loud, I'm in a good mood. Oh. Or not. That's one way to get... That's why one gets to rest in peace, not living it. Fascinating. But do we... I mean, I've always assumed that we get the answers on our death. Maybe not. Can we please listen to Mandy's song? Oh, you want the yeah, okay. You're very kind of you. Yes, of course you can. Anytime. You know how much I love that. Here we go. Dedicated to Mandy. Thanks. Thank you.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm really wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm really wrong.
I don't wanna believe it's true that our leaders take us for fools. What we told is all that seems to keep us in fear, to keep us deceived. See false flag events, what a joke.
9/11, 77, the words may rest in heaven.
They rest in heaven.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm really wrong.
All this time I've been brainwashed
By the many, many YouTubes I've watched.
It's a fancy notion to believe that the world is run by an alien species. But what if I'm right? Oh God, what a fright. What if I'm right? It's time for a fight. What if I'm right? Then it's good night. What if I'm right? It's time to take flight.
Oh, right, what is it, baby? I'm right, wrong, which one?
I'm wrong, I'm right. Hurry up, baby, I'm wrong, I'm right. Tell me which one.
I don't know whether I'm going crazy. I don't know whether I'm mentally insane.
One thing I know, it's gotta be dealt with. One thing I know, I wish it would end.
Then again, I could be right. I'm right, I'm right. I've always known it. I'm right, I told you so. I'm right. It's a matter of time now.
Our political leaders, satanical leaders, false flag events keep us in fear.
The moon landing was filmed in a studio. King Arthur was real, and aliens kill humans. There's a cure for cancer, and the world isn't spinning. The Georgia Stones tell us they want us all dead. They care for themselves and no one else now. Money is created out of thin air. There's life after death and fallen angels. War's a game the elites like to play. Our children are raped by the people each year. It's no use denying the truth is so blind, and the world is evil, ruled by Satan himself. I'm right, it's something you should know. What we told is all deceit, to keep us in fear, to keep us deceived. I'm waiting for a long time, you should know. I'm right, you should know. This time you should know. I'm always right. I'm always
Yeah, thank you. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely song. Yes, Katie, I'm with you on that. Notice all present are still standing. There's a difference between strong people and people of strength. I know. It's certainly sorted the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. Nice song, I love it. Words by myself, I hasten to add. What I'd love to get a band together and get them to play all my AI songs. Fucking, there's some brilliant AI songs out there. I love it. I'm loving it. Loving it. Well, you know, a big thank goes out to musiccreator.ai. I feel very grateful and lucky to be approached by Music Creator AI. They asked me to they gave me 4 months worth of a premium, and they've said do with it what you wilt. And so I'm very grateful to Music Creator for bestowing upon me the gift of their software. Right, separating the sheep from the goats. Yes. Well, the last thing I separated was, you know, there's pebbles at the bottom of a fish tank. I was separating them. Yeah. Did Mandy write the lyrics? No, they were my lyrics, but dedicated to Mandy, only because Mandy loves it so much. All right, this is the wheat from the sheep, Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Set it back on What is Truth channel. Right. The sheep and the goats. Let's have a little read, shall we? Let's have a little read. Share screen. The sheep and the goats. So when the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people from one another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger, invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison, or go to visit you?" The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for me, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." To those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. For I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not look after me." They will also answer, "Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick in a prison and did not help you?" He will reply, "Truly, I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me." Then he will go away. They will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. Fantastic. I always say, you know, that beggar on the street, don't be too nasty to that beggar on the street, because it could be God. It could be God. Exactly. Tube England. That video of the incident in the mall, right? That police officer reacting to camera. Talk about overreach of authority. Yes, I remember that. All those videos the last 4 years will come together one day. Bit like a study without realizing it. Yes. Just got to nip out. If you're done when I get back, have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Mandy. It's great to have Mandy in the house. Great to have Katie in the house. Great to have Tube and Justin. Tubes, yes. They love to control us. Don't they, Matt? Don't they? Matt, unfortunately, has tasted their abuse for years. Well, apparently I take it far too well. Apparently I take it far too well. So well, in fact, that I may well be a part of their team. And I could be hoodwinking you all now. Yes. But I'm not, because I'm not a sinner. And I've never identified as a sinner. And I find it a bit weird that Tommy Robinson will come out and say, hey, listen, I'm a sinner, man. I'm a sinner, man. And he's not talking about cinnamon. He's coming out and saying quite blatantly, I'm a sinner. But, well, you know, stop sinning, quite frankly. Stop it. If you're a sinner, if you're breaking any of the 10 commandments, stop it. Be a good boy. Repent. And stop sinning, quite frankly. Thank you to all those who have given their patience, time and discernment. Thanks, Katie. Yeah. Well, you've given a lot of time. Be well, Mandy. You're worth it, Katie. Never forget. Time will show and tell. I know. Paula Mann famously accused me of being MI5. Know thyself first and foremost. You know, and that's a really good, you know yourself first and foremost. Perhaps Tommy Robinson does know himself first and foremost. And he identifies as a sinner. He knows himself better than anyone else. He knows what he does when no one's looking. But ultimately, like that girl said at the Carol concert, God watches everything. So there's nothing you can really get away with because God is all seeing. God is omnipresent. There's nothing you can do that doesn't get seen by the Lord God. And, you know, I'm going along with that. I grew up believing that to be the case. I grew up in my bedroom, laying on my bed, knowing that God can still see me. God can see what I'm doing. Adam Lashbrook don't know himself. He claims it's not his real name. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Temet Nos at Matt. All right, okay. Well, I don't know what that means. Temet Nossi. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, he's a musical artist. Right. Right, okay. Got ya. Check out Temet Nossi. Nost. Oh, you know what I mean, pronunciations. Pleading in English Act. So, well done to everyone still standing. Seems he claims to know that mouse parasite claimed he was male. Oh. I know, I mean, it has been a crazy, it's been a crazy ride over the last 10 years. Hasn't it, this YouTube? It's been fucking crazy. And it's interesting to see the people who've made it through the other end. Katie's one of them. Katie's made it. Tube England has been there all along. What a ride, yes. You know, there's still a lot of ride to go as well. I'm really looking forward to 2026. It's, you know, fingers crossed I make it into 2026 and beyond. It means know thyself, Matt. Yes, there you go. Know thyself. And I'll tell you, I know I'm not a sinner. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Apparently, the mouse creature has finally been caught in a trap and got rid of. Out time too. Because as I always like to say, a good mouse is a dead mouse. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to have a meet-up, a big meet-up. Let's all have a drink, have a chat, introduce ourselves to everyone else. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I'd be totally up for that. But yeah, 2025 is nearly over. A few more weeks. A few more weeks. Oh, I like that. There's a mouse trap, that is. Nice little emoji. I can't believe they got so much detail in one little emoji. 2025. What a year it's been. Fucking hell. Man, I tell you, I've only been able to tell you 60% of what's gone on in my year. There's a 40% of what's gone on in my 2025 that I'm unable to tell you because of the police state Britain we live in. And, you know, God willing, 2026 is the year I can tell you all what happened. As Katie said, we are the ones still standing. Congratulations to us. Absolutely. The mousetrap. Katie always complains. But listen, we've certainly got our fair share of backlash, haven't we? I know Justin has, you know. Oh, man. I've got to play it only because it's so funny. This is funny.
Did you know Justin got you when he stayed in Brighton? Did you know Justin got bummed by Matthew when he stayed in Brighton?
It's funny. It's funny. It must be true because AJ said so. Agatha Christie play. Mousetrap, yes. I remember it well. Yes, he is, man. Isn't he? He's so bad. So much projection. And that's what I've found most disturbing. My personal experience of YouTube is the projection. And it's just been, whoa, fucking hell, mate. That ain't right. You know, you deserve to be banished to hell, mate, if that's what you're up to. Fucking scary. It's scary out there, man. Fucking scary. And what's scarier, I mean, is to hearing people back up these wrong-uns, for want of a better word. Fucking hell. Man, what are you lot like? What there's been some right people taken for a ride on this platform. Helen gave him my phone number, so he obtained from Nadia. He continues to harass Kaylee at 3 a.m. lurking on her panel, abusing her. Absolute creep, yeah. Oh, he's something seriously Luciferian about that. About that bloke. I mean, it must be why he adopts the label Lucifer. Fucking hell. I got the link to that malicious doc spin rubbish, yes. Yes, a woman who claims to have gone through DV, domestic violence, Gave another woman's number to 2 psychotic men. There you go. That's what's happening here. A person who claims to have gone through domestic abuse gives another woman's number to 2 psychotic men who go on to abuse that person. I mean, it's just fucking hell, man. People do need. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Post it. A man who claims to have gone through it. Yes. As promoted by the mouse. Fascinating tubes. Can you post it? Or do you need a spanner to post it? We'll find out. Comeuppance. That's what I wanted to get on. A lot of people deserve their comeuppance. A lot of people get it. A lot of people may not, you know. But ultimately, everyone has their comeuppance at one point, be it death. And maybe at death you'll get your comeuppance. I don't know. I'm not kind of like, you know. I'm not an expert in all this kind of stuff. I'm just your average bloke going through life, you know, making the most of what we got, making the most of the hand we're dealt. Yeah, and I've been very happy with my life. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I love every single day. I feel very gracious and grateful for whatever it is. Excuse me. Katie, it's disgusting. Yeah, some of what people have done on YouTube has been totally vile, man. Totally vile. Oh yeah, and that's, in a way, I'm not particularly bothered to tell anyone what happened to me during my journey of YouTube, only because the people who done it know very well what they done. You know what I mean? People know very well what they done to me and the actions they took. They know. I don't need to tell anyone else. They know. And a lot of people have taken a pop at me. So a lot of people know what lengths they went to, you know, to bury me. And it's not just burying me. A lot of people know what lengths they've gone to bury Katie, to bury Tube, to bury, you know, Justin and Kaylee. They all know what they've done. I don't need to tell you. I know, the way they go on, crikey. But, there's always a but. I've actually quite enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it all, actually. Buried Alive, Boujou Banton. Oh, yes. Matthew Daniel Taylor, convicted stalker. Oh, is this the, yes, this is the hidden in plain sight, isn't it? Yes, I know all about that. Right, okay. Doxing rubbish. Doc spin. They tried to bury me, but I grew back a seed. Love it. It won't let me post a full ULR. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows it. Multiple convictions, I know. Oh my God. Unlisted said he was going to do me for defamation of his website. What a prick. Tube, send the email. Okay. I know, they're dreadful, aren't they? They are dreadful. Here we go. Oh God, I hate it. He said it when he thought Veli's live had finished. Admitted he runs that website. Oh yeah, we all know he runs that website. He's a nasty piece of work. He was trying to impress his new girlfriend. Katie, Adam Lashbrook is a cripple. Not only physically, but also emotionally. I know. Well, welcome everyone. Double figures, don't be shy, jump on in and say hi. I'm your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. And all that jazz. Big shout out to Katie, to Tube England, and to Justin. We did have Mandy, but Mandy's gone off to do something. I wouldn't even promote that website, Matt. I know. Mouse promoted that site in one of their troll videos. I've just posted it for transparency. You know what I mean? A lot of people on YouTube have relied on their minions to manage the narrative. It will come to a bad end, and anyone promoting it could be in trouble. Well, I best get rid of it then, because I certainly don't want to be fucking. Yeah, but everyone knows it in question. Everyone knows it in question. Yes. Yeah. Eric's crap bitch. Annie Jones, real name Linda Morden. W. And Unlisted and Co. Yes. I know the usual suspects. They've all got connections with Satanism one way or another. Do you think that deep down inside, Mouse is actually a very lonely person? Could well be. And I'm not talking about Justin Welby. I'm saying it could well be. Anyway, I'll wrap it up in an hour, everyone. I'm going to go and have a nice bath. I need to have a nice bath. Oh, it's tough, isn't it? It's just tough this time of year. Having to get Christmas presents. And I feel a bit naff that I'm joining in with this kind of yearly bullshit of having to buy presents for everybody. No, I don't mind it. Of course I don't. I know, it's, you know, but we're certainly, anyone who thinks we're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, get a life, mate. Get a life, Tommy Robinson. Get a life. Fucking hell. We're celebrating some pagan bullshit from the start of humanity. Matt, just so you know, that site contains an address. I know that after it was posted, you received what appeared to be threats towards your family home on Sugar Stream. Yes, I did. And I was getting threats from the Legion. I was getting threats from the Legion who were threatening to sexually abuse my children. I mean, and so fuck the Legion. You know, the Legion apparently was getting their intel from James Hind and that website. So anyone getting any intel from James Hind or from the Hide in the Plain Sight website, you know, fuck off and rot in hell, as far as I'm concerned. Because you obviously haven't got a brain cell. And so many people have just ran with other people's bullshit. Absolutely vile individuals. Silly sense of photos of the soul and try to set you up. Yeah, I know. And that's, you know, I've been criticised because I'm on my lack of awareness of how other people experience me. What they don't seem to mention is that other people intentionally twisting everything I say to fit their own narrative. Anyway, I reckon it's all going to come in. It's all going to be academic one day. Who can you tell us the address? Hey, yes, I've been a victim of that, and so have you, Katie, haven't you? Katie's been a victim of fake Facebook accounts because this fake Katie Facebook allegedly contacted Sabina's brother. So there you go. Someone who created a fake Katie account then contacts Sabrina's brother. Not good, man. Highly illegal, I hasten to add. Project Nightlie. I know, what a bunch of twats they are. But they're still active behind the scenes. Make no mistake, James Hind is still active behind the scenes because I know, because he's still continuing to ring up social services about me. James Hind has rung up social services to claim I've abused my children. Fact. That is a fact. So well done. Well done. Admitting on Moon's panel he's a man in his 40s and was having a laugh. All right. Shocking. It's not a laugh, is it? That is not a laugh at all. Fucking hell. Hey, listen, everyone. I hate to break it off because we're having such a nice chat, but I'll wrap it up in a couple of minutes. Let you get on with your evening. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Imagine the hysteria if that happened to them. Yeah. The Facebook and YouTube account. It's shocking, isn't it? From 8th of April, 1st of May. Fucking hell. Shocking. But like you said, we are still standing. We are still standing. They wouldn't have a clue how to get through. Yes. They are weak. And that's a sign of their weakness, actually. Them coming to us is a sign of their weakness. But anyway. Thanks for your company. Being strong versus strength. Yes. Maybe that's why Mouse scurried away to their little hole shortly afterwards. Yeah. Shocking. So listen, I'm going to choose a song to play out with. What can I do with the drunken sailor? What can we do with the drunken sailor? Right. Until the next time.
is good and so am I. I don't know I'm doing wrong, 'cause I haven't done anything wrong, unlike certain people who know they have wronged and gaslight project it onto others.